Simba and the Adventure in the Snowy Mountains. Once upon a time, in the African savannah, there was a lion cub named Simba. He lived with his family in the majestic Serengeti Reserve. Simba was a curious and adventurous lion cub, always searching for new discoveries. One day, as the sun set on the horizon and the sky adorned itself with golden hues, Simba quietly escaped from the den to embark on an adventure. He trotted happily through the grassy plains, leaping over rocks and jumping over the roots of ancient trees. The night was starting to fall, and a thin layer of snow was gently covering the landscape. Simba, overflowing with excitement at this new perspective, didn't hesitate to venture into the snowy mountain. But suddenly, the snow began to fall heavily, covering everything in its path, including Simba's paw prints. Lost, he had no idea where he was anymore. The young lion cub shivered from the cold, and his little paws were numb. He decided to climb higher towards the summit of the mountain, hoping to see a glimmer that would indicate the way back. Unfortunately, the snow became thicker and thicker, and Simba felt more and more lost. As he continued to climb, a small owl appeared in front of him, illuminated by the moonlight. "Are you lost, young cub?" asked the owl in a soft voice. Simba, reassured by the presence of this new friend, explained his situation to her. The owl suggested accompanying him to a cave where he could warm up and wait for the storm to calm down. Guided by the wisdom of the owl, they soon reached the cave where a polar bear cub was peacefully resting. Simba timidly approached him and explained his situation. The cub told him that he had lived in these mountains forever and knew the way to get back home. Simba was relieved and felt the warmth of the cave's hearth comforting him. The next morning the storm had cleared and the sun rose, causing the fresh snow to glisten. Simba warmly thanked the polar bear cub and the little owl for their valuable help. Together, they set off to explore a magnificent winter landscape. On their way, they encountered other mountain animals who helped them find the way back to the Serengeti. They crossed icy rivers, traversed snow-covered plateaus, and descended steep slopes until they finally reached their familiar landscape. Simba returned home, happy and full of gratitude towards all those who had helped him. He realized that his thirst for adventure must be accompanied by caution, and that mutual aid was the most precious treasure. Thus, Simba grew up and became a majestic lion, passing on to his own family the importance of respect and mutual support. And every winter, when the snow covered the Serengeti, the lion cub remembered his adventure in the mountains and all the precious friends who had helped him.